in Mesa tomorrow night.
What? Yeah, I just need the info.
Yeah.
Tombstone and Mason.
Yeah,
Mesa
Tombstone.
first.
Is there openings for the church, or is this a private deal?
It's not a private show, it's a ticketed event, it's merely being held at a church.
Okay.
That's my tour manager. So
Okay.
he knows more than I do.
Oh, I kind of thought that was. So, have you? When's the last time you were on tour?
Oh shoot, man, we've been going ever since it kind of, the COVID knocked us out of over a year's work, and all of a sudden it went from nothing to full board again. So we've been out every weekend, I guess, for 3 months.
2 weeks.
But that's a good thing, right?
Oh, it's a great thing, man. You can see it in folks, they're just so excited to be back out, enjoying some live entertainment, man. It is, we've had some of the best shows of my life. I've been doing this 31 years now. And man, we've seen the best, most enthusiastic crowds we've ever seen.
But it's not only good for us, the fans. It's got to be great for you to be back on stage.
Man, we were Jones. We just forever. We were ever chance to come back and do some big year anything. And now we're back out here doing it, boy. Glad to be back in Arizona. I hadn't been here in a while. So it's pretty good.
Well, fans here love country music. We love
Amen.
country music. What is it that you like about country music?
Well, I'm a farm boy from South Carolina, so I was raised on country. Hank Williams Sr. was my hero, and so I loved it my whole life. I was a weirdo kid, even in the middle '70s when I was in high school. I came in the parking lot, sporting Conway and Loretta in my Jeep, wide open. So
I love that.
I was a country guy, from the get-go. I'm fortunate enough to get in the business and write a few hits and have a career out of it.
Tell me about You Gotta Stand for Something and how that became kind of the anthem for troops.
Well, it's kind of where my career started off. Myself and Buddy Brock wrote that song, and I turned it in. I just signed with RCA Records. I turned it in to the boss at that time, Joe Galani, and he said, "Aaron, it's going to be your first hit." So they put it out on the radio, and lo and behold, a lady by the name of Linda Hope was listening to country radio on her way into Burbank, and she called radio. She heard the song, called radio station. That's a pretty cool song. I wonder if that guy might want to go entertain the troops with my dad. I said, well, I don't know, call the record label. So they called the record label, called the manager, and they said, I'll ask him. I said, hey man, would you like to go with Bob Hope and entertain the troops? So that's what got my career started. First job I ever had in country music.
And I know those troops are so important to you.
Oh man, it's been, I've never been in the military, so I consider myself a pilgrim, and the only opportunity I've had to pay back for my freedom is entertaining the troops, and I'm very proud of that. Afghanistan, Iraq, Kurdistan, Pakistan, every stand it ever stood. We've hit some troops in Germany and Japan and all over the world. It's been to Iraq and Afghanistan 9 times. So I love those guys and gals, and man, they deserve our love.
Oh, fantastic. And being a pilot, I love that you're into aviation.
Oh, man.
What has aviation meant for your life?
Hey, it's where I grew up. I put my hands on the control. My dad was an Air Force flight instructor, so I grew up around airplanes. He first put my hands on the controls of DC-3 when I was 5.
Wow.
So that's, as soon as I looked out the window at those cars going by about that big, I went, there's nothing cool. So started working at the airport. At the age of 14, I was a licensed pilot, solo on the 16th birthday. And by the time I was 18, I was multi-commercial integrated. I'm a flight instructor. I'm a helicopter pilot. I'm also a certified aircraft mechanic. I meant to be in aviation, but God help.
Well, maybe you can fly and sing at the same time.
Well, let me tell you something. During that COVID thing, buddy, I went back to my old flight instructing, and man, I made a whole year of living as a flight instructor.
Very cool.